Are you exhausted because your newborn just won't get to sleep? Here's a few tips to help you both sleep better. Hi, I'm Dr. Nancy Silva, mom and pediatrician. Let's first start talking about what is newborn sleep. It's actually an oxymoron. Newborns don't really sleep. That whole euphemism of sleeping like a baby doesn't really happen until at least 3 months old, if not even 6 months old. Newborns don't have the day-night rhythm figured out just yet. Their brains have to mature. They're getting used to the outside world. Everything was dark inside the womb, and everything was done for them. Now they have to figure out how to eat, how to sleep, how to socialize, how to interact with all the stimulation that exists in the world. So the biggest tip is don't overstimulate the newborn. Why? Because then it's actually harder for them to get to sleep. You'd think they're so exhausted, they're crying, they're fed, they're changed. Why can't they get to sleep? A lot of times we don't see it as stimulation, but their little ears are listening to everything for the first time. And that first time isn't just the first day, it really is the first 3 months. Setting up a routine, that's the next tip. You can have calm music in the background. You can have no music. You can have a rocking chair. You can be the rocking chair. I remember with my daughter, drove me nuts, I had to do figure eights. What do I mean by figure eights? So I'd be holding her, and I literally would have to swing my hips and my body into a figure eight. If I paused, she'd start crying. So you will learn your baby, and you will figure out these little routines. The best thing really is dim lights and quiet rocking, whether it's manual or with a walking chair. You may find that as your baby turns a month or 2 months or 3 months old, that routine can change a little bit. That baby may finally be able to listen to some calm music in the background. Another tip, bath before bedtime. We usually do not recommend a baby to have a bath every single night. Their skin is very sensitive and it can dry out very quickly, and it can even be irritated. So when you do a bath about every 2 to 3 nights, you make that part of the routine. You're going to have the bath time, you're going to have the massaging of the legs, even the massaging of the cheeks, because this is the muscle they're using the most. A good routine for those nights when you do give your baby a bath is the bath time. That is quiet, and that will be then followed by either lotion or cream to massage the legs, to massage those cheeks that they're using chubby cheeks. If they're using all day long, that's actually going to relax your baby. And gentle rocking, dim lights, usually in the beginning, the first month or two at least, no music, calm music, not lullaby music, and then you set them to bed. Another tip is let your baby sleep when your baby's tired. Don't wake the baby. A sleeping baby should be left to sleep. Most of the time, we will say every 2 to 3 hours your newborn needs to have a feeding. That means 8 to 12 feedings a day. But as your baby starts aging, that baby with good weight gain that you'll see at your doctor's office can start stretching out to 4 hours and then eventually 5 hours. And the sleep time routine also starts stretching out. And either it becomes a little bit longer, like I said, you can add music or whatnot. And you'd be surprised, all of a sudden, usually by that 3-month mark, you as the mom start saying, oh my gosh, I think we're getting a routine. And it's a routine that finally sticks. And the tip is also, by 3 months, if you don't have that routine established, it gets harder to establish that routine because they're used to not having a routine. Another tip is when they're waking from their 2 to 3 hour cycles of sleep as a newborn, they get a gentle waking. Really, no sounds, no nothing. They'll go straight to feeding, and eventually they start opening their eyes and blinking, looking around, and that's all the stimulation they're needing. You and your smile and the smell of you, they get so much stimulation from that. One safety tip I do want to bring about is that in the baby's crib, you always want to lie them on their back, and you want to make sure that there's nothing in the crib. And you want to make sure that there's nothing in the crib around them. No bumpers, no plushies, no blankets. A sleep sack is acceptable. But otherwise, infants have been shown to suffocate on those items that are in the crib, and obviously we don't want that. I hope you found this helpful towards becoming that calm and confident mom that you really want to be for your baby. Setting up a routine helps your baby and helps you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and like and comment below. Also, I have some free guides on fever tips, on mindful mom, other guides that I've created and am still creating. You can click on the comment below to get that free guide just for you, or go to my website and you'll go to the shop section, you'll see freebies and some other trainings there as well. Until the next time, be kind to yourself and bye-bye.